Tom Bruce here from Big Sky Internet Design, coming to you from our worldwide headquarters in Bryan, Texas. Today we're going to have more tips for horse associations and their websites. Recently I've been talking to some club presidents and club secretaries about either redesigning their websites or creating new websites for them, and some things that came up out of those conversations I thought I'd share today. First is talking about organization. And organization is extremely important because while the website may look great the day that it goes live, got to remember that these types of websites have a tendency to get just junked up over time with all sorts of stuff. And so it's really, really important that everything is kept clean, navigation stays relevant to what's on the website. And the biggest thing is to remember how that website's going to look, say, 10 years from now. And we've had many association customers way over 10 years, so we've kind of seen that before. Here's a really good example. This is the Pacific Coast Cutting Horse Association website, and let's see, this is the second iteration of this website that we've done for them. We've been working with them since 2006. And if you look at the links across the top, and most of those are drop downs, it's really easy for the members to go find what they want to go see. And you can tell that there's a lot of areas in this that's been cleaned out, and a lot of information is outdated information is gone. However, you can also go back and you can take a look at standings that go back all the way to 2006, and yet the website still maintains a nice clean look. Let's talk about some other specifics. Announcements are extremely important. Between websites and social media, that's the main way to get information out to the members. But the key about that is that once that announcement is passed, if it's a dated announcement about a show or banquet coming up, whatever it may be, that needs to be removed. And I'm sure you've been to plenty of websites before where, there's announcements that have been on there, that are left on there, that just don't make any sense. And ideally, there's an easy way for those to get removed, either by the people managing the website, or ideally, it's set up to where whenever someone adds that announcement to the site, it can automatically come off on a specific day. Next are standings. Everybody wants to see updated standings as soon as possible after the horse shows are over. And so there must be an easy, simple way to do that. And then you have to have a good way to manage and archive them. Similar to what I mentioned about Pacific Coast, considering that we've got results on there going back to 2006. I'm sorry, standings 2006. So that's a long time, and yet it's very easy to find those. Same goes with show results. Everybody wants to see the show results immediately after the show's over. Want to see how they did compare to their friends and competitors and so forth. So just like standings, you got to plan ahead and have a good way to manage those and archive those. In fact, some clubs don't even keep results around so much as they keep standings around, and so that's a decision that the club would need to make. Next are photo galleries. Photo galleries are so fun to have, and they can do all sorts of pictures on there from class winners, kids goofing around, year-end banquets, these types of things. But you also want to have them categorized with good titles so people can go find what they're looking for easily just by scrolling through some of these. And I'm going to steal this line. After 20 years of working with horse associations, when it comes to these websites, we're kind of like this guy on the Farmer's Insurance commercial. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. And that is really the truth. Well, thanks so much for listening. Next week, we're going to have our last round of tips for association websites, and hopefully you'll learn something that you can take to your club.